Daniela Hantuchova, welcome to Cinema Sessions.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We were just discussing that you are a popcorn fan, it turns out.
I mean, it literally is the only reason why you go to the cinemas, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Without it, I can't really imagine watching a movie. Oh no.
2001,
Gee.
your first main draw at the
Was it?
AO.
How many years? Yeah, with Anna Kournikova. No way. Where did you find this footage?
In the archives.
There was the old Margaret Court Arena.
What do you remember of this?
Good question. I do remember the attention that obviously you see all the photographers that Anna created wherever she moved. So I was warming up before that match 10 to 10:30 and the court was already packed, like you could not find one seat.
Really?
So it was a little bit overwhelming for a first round match to have that much attention on us. But it was a great lesson for me to learn from her how she went about it, and she played a great match. I always had so much respect for her game, and I wish she was around much more, because obviously she was great for the game. But it was incredible, the attention of, I would say Gabi Sabatini had it, and obviously the rest of the number ones, Steffi Graf, and all the Serena and stuff. But Anna definitely was one of the ones there. Oh, nice approach.
There you go. You're only 17
I was
at this
17,
point.
and I remember in between the points I was walking so fast. I'm like, what am I doing? No, I was right away from the first time I played in Melbourne. I always felt so comfortable with the courts, with the crowd, and just always having a blast.
Okay, so 2001, you have this learning experience against Anna Kournikova. A couple of years later, you make the quarterfinals off of 2002 was an amazing year for you. So this is the 2003 quarterfinal against Venus.
Venus, yeah. She played an unbelievable match. I think she hit the fastest serve like ever during that match.
Really?
It was 200 something. And anyway, I was playing good tennis, and she beat me in straight sets. I did play her a couple of years before that. This time I felt like I was much more confident, and there was the week I had my best ranking.
Number five, right?
Yeah, so it was, good times, wonderful memories.
How did your belief change? Obviously, Indian Wells, 2002, you have that major breakout, but what's this Dani believing about her tennis in 2003?
You know what, it's such a good question you ask, because I wish, not knowing what I know now, that I would have had much more belief. Because I was looking at the rankings, and let's not forget, these are the times when there was Jennifer Capriati, Lindsay Davenport, Serena, Venus, Kim Clijsters, Justine Henin, Dementieva, Hingis.
And you.
And me, and I was literally thinking, oh, there is a mistake in the rankings. I don't belong among these players. I'm like, Dani, what were you thinking? Obviously, the rankings don't lie, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I always feel like if I had just a little bit more confidence levels, because I felt like the game was there. Obviously, I had to find a way how to be smart against these kind of players like Venus or Serena that start to be very dominant with their power and their speed.
You're also wearing the iconic shell necklace. You wore that for a while, Dani.
I did. It reminded me of, there you go, again. I always brought it from Cape Town, because I would do the preseason there in December, and it remind me of all the hard work, because we did work extremely hard. Considering the times now, everyone is, freaking crazy about fitness and nutrition. But back in the day, I felt like by the time I came to Melbourne, I felt like not too many people would have done what I did in the gym, of the court. So the necklace kind of reminded me that.
Yeah. Okay, so 2003, you make the quarterfinals, but your semifinal run. I know. We've got to show you all in the cinema, right?
Yes, it's funny because you just caught me outside and I was doing the previews for today's semifinal.
Yeah.
And one of the key things I'm going to highlight for Paula Bedoza is that she's never been in this situation before. So here I come, my first semifinal, and as you said, I already won Indian Wells. I played great matches, big matches, but there's nothing like semifinal of a Grand Slam, and I completely freaked out. I think one of the reasons for that was that I was playing great, and I was 6-love, 2-love up in like no time. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is happening way too fast. Was
Did it
probably-
almost like spook you?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did. I wish I would have almost. I know this sounds strange, but maybe win 6-1, 6-2 because. So I'm 6 love, 2 love up. This is
Yep.
where I start to think, okay, should I change my strings because they changed the balls? So already for 2 games I'm occupied. I should have done it because I was playing so well. So what do you do? Like,
Do you change the racket?
yeah, normally I do, but I was
Sure.
like, I cannot play any better, and that's when it started to kind of go downhill, and Anna had nothing to lose, so obviously she started to just swing freely, started to play incredible tennis, and here we are. Yeah, 1 set all. And even in the 3rd set, I still had break points to go 5-3 and serve for it. But it was one of the matches that took me a long time to get over.
It did.
Just because I felt like that was kind of my year. If there was one opportunity for me to win a slam, I felt like this was the year because I was playing good tennis. I mean, to be 8-0 up against Anna in no time. So, yeah, one of the toughest lessons to learn. But there we go.
Yeah, you and I, Sugiyama, you had an
yes.
incredible partnership, and this is the 2009 final against Venus and Serena.
Yeah, that was fun times. I mean, having Sugi as my doubles partner, I mean, it's such a blessing. I learned so much from her about, just having that humble attitude as she would always have. And
You guys are such a cool pairing.
yeah, and we are still, up to today, we are still one of the best friends, and we always keep in touch. And yeah, it was a nice combination because Sugi was obviously so quick at the net, me not so much, but I had the power from the back of the court and the serve. And yeah, Venus and Serena at the time, they were just so dominant. I remember there was one return, Venus didn't really hit a big second serve, and I ran around and hit it straight at Serena.
Yeah.
The look she gave me. I was like, oh, the next service game, I was like so ready. I better wear a helmet because she was playing finals the next day. I'm like, Daddy, what am I doing? Like, what am I thinking here? Yeah, it was sometimes scary when, they had an easy volley. They would make sure.
There you go.
Oh, no, that was
Okay.
That was kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, some touch
That
volleys
was
there
kind.
because that doesn't happen too often. From these two, they were just so powerful and so dominant. I mean, when they were the best.
What did your doubles mean to you? Because you win the mixed doubles here in 2002, and you had great success not only with Sugi, but so many players. You were one of the top players that really wanted to play as much doubles as you could.
Yeah, I think I always say to young players, if you are not injured and you have the energy, why not? It's the best way to improve anything you need to work on, whether it's your serve and volley game, volleys just in general. And it's just so much fun to, tennis can be very lonely. You spend so much time alone on the court and thinking and having to find ways by yourself where, when you have someone with such a positive attitude as Sugi was, it's just the life on tour becomes so much happier, I would say.
Yeah.
And mixed doubles was the same. Like for me, it was just such a great opportunity to practice whatever I was working on for my singles.
Yeah. Okay, I think we've got some audio on this next clip.
Oh wow! Okay.
First of all, we have to listen to your brilliance here.
I'm not really sure about that hairstyle there, but okay.
Whatever.
Well, I did play piano for 8 years. I used to go to the classical school. That was very important for my parents, just because I was not busy enough with school and training and everything else. But I'm so glad they kind of put the emphasis on that, and they were always big, my parents, with me and my brother, to make sure we have different things in life to do, that it was not all about tennis, and I'm so grateful for that. Yeah. Oh no, please no.
Yes.
How on earth did you find
Come
this?
on.
No way.
Everything lives on the internet. Daniela and Eric, everyone.
I can't believe you find footage of this because I never managed to. Not that I really.
Our producer's a genius.
Wow, well done. Oh gosh.
Okay, what was this experience like? Is this the Slovakian version of Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah. Yes. I can't believe I actually.
It's
I
so
did like the
good.
dress, although it was so weird having my parents there and try to move
As
like
you're
this.
like a sultry dancer.
Yeah, it's like, do I really want them that close? But it was such fun experience. It was good timing because it came right just when I retired, and so it kind of kept me busy. And oh my gosh, the training.
For the
I mean,
dancing?
like my calves, because of the high heels, like I literally could not get out after 1 week training from my bed, and I thought I was kind of a strong athlete.
Yeah.
But it was such fun. We had amazing group of actors, singers, and it was a fun experience.
So you have had several different iterations post-career. You've come into the commentary booth with us, doing a lot of presenting. But how cool is it to
this is
come
amazing.
back and be a part of the Legends events?
Oh, and Nick, we're just talking, especially the format we have now this year.
It's fun.
It's so fun to be actually part of a team, because we have a lot of trash talk in the locker rooms in between, and just knowing that the guys are watching us, we are watching them. Tomorrow we've got some mixed doubles going on as well, and we have such an amazing group of people. I mean, it's been so fun, and we are so grateful for this format we have this year going on.
I would imagine too it's a chance for fans will approach you now that you're done with your career and you get to have those interactions with people too.
Yeah, and I think for the fans, it's just so nice to see, the legends. We've got Pet Rafter, Mark Philippoussis, Leighton Hewitt, just from Aussie perspective,
Yep.
to see them back on the court, and also the social media generation that maybe doesn't remember those names now. We go back on the court, and the appreciation we've had. Last year we had one of the the fun rallies.
Yeah.
I think it's the most watched reel of the Australian Open.
They always are.
Yeah, because I think people are hungry to see these incredible legends. Just being on the court and having a little bit of fun.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you're still on the court a little bit, and thanks for
Thank
going
you.
down
Thanks for having
memory
me.
lane with us.
Well done with this, because it's, I think, one of the most fun shows to watch. I think
you.
every single player wants to be on it, so it's a big honor.
Thanks, Danny. We
Well done.
appreciate that. You're our hype girl now too. Thanks.